All right, this is so great. Let's give it up one time for Aloha Uke Squad for hosting really this beautiful event and store space and all that stuff again at Ukulenny. And really, I'm just excited to really give this workshop jam a little bit of a try. This is going to be a little bit different than your average jam. Me and Eric have been talking about this for the past couple of, I guess, months actually planning this. That oftentimes we jam and we just are going to go blow through each song and be like, yeah, that was great, and then we're going to go on to the next one. But I really want to make this kind of centered around performing these songs, making them a little better. Raise your hand if you're already in a jam group and you already play with a group somewhere. Okay, maybe about half. Yeah, you have your group. So if you are representing your group or you're here with your group, you know, this is stuff that maybe you can take to your group as well and share like, oh, this is one way that we can kind of enhance our group. Because what I've learned from working with Aloha Uke Squad specifically, and those of you who may or may not know the history of Aloha Uke Squad, came from my good friend Cynthia Lynn. Cynthia Lynn. Really a beacon for the ukulele community. Started her ukulele classes over 10 years ago in San Francisco, and a lot of the alumni of that class formed Aloha Uke Squad. And so Cynthia worked directly with them, and then when Cynthia left, you know, it was kind of like, oh, well, like, you know, I would watch Aloha Uke Squad, and they were like, hey, would you want to come through and do some stuff with the squad? And I said, absolutely, because I love to teach, and I love to try to help shape the group. So what we're going to see is we're going to have Aloha Uke Squad kind of lead you in jams, and we're all going to jam along. And as we travel this ukulele journey together for an hour and a half, we're going to learn a lot of different things about performing, about taking solos. We're going to improvise today. We're going to work on stage presence. We're going to do all those kinds of things. So yeah, we're going to start right ahead with Proud Mary. We're going to do it once and just see where we're at with this. Of course, Aloha Uke Squad is going to help you and give you the professional Aloha Uke Squad Proud Mary that they practiced proudly for 10 years. And you are going to hold on for dear life, and then we're going to see where we go from there. So I'm going to let Aloha Uke Squad take it away. Go ahead, Aloha Uke Squad.
May I just mention, if you haven't signed in, there's a sign-in sheet at the front there, so we can keep in touch with you and let you know about other jams. We're hosting when Lenny's coming back. So if you haven't already, it's at the front. Well, I'm some candy.
If you need music, there's paper music in the back. So please feel free to grab some music in the back.
So ready? One, two, three, four.
Try to say
what you can do with these breaks. Now, with every group, there's like different things that you can do. So, you know, I don't want to tell Aloha Uke Squad like to do it differently just because I said to do it differently. But this is a choice that you can make when you have things that are like stuff that the whole group does together. What makes a group feel professional is when they're all synced up in whatever they choose to do. So the fact that you guys are doing it the same way every time, everybody has to make sure that they're coordinated, they're doing the up, downs the same, they're doing it right. Can you, Aloha Uke Squad, just do that one time as if it's the end of the song? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Yeah, that's 10 years of practice, everybody. So now, if I want a little more punch, this is one thing you can do a little different, because one thing that you notice is that we get that down up to happen, and we don't stress the up that much. You know, the up usually gets a little less than the down. So what if we were to do down, down, down? What if we did everything down? Let's try Aloha Uke Squad first, just everything down. 1, 2, 3, go. Now here's the other thing that can happen. This is one of my favorite moves, and you're all going to try this now, okay? This is my favorite moves. So it's actually what happens when I play the C. Everyone can find a C. Play the C. You guys know how to play C. Alright, play the C. And with your left hand, you're going to put your fingers down gently right after you play the C. You're also going to relax your right ring finger. And what you get is actually a mute. A mute is what happens when you gently touch the strings. Everybody can mute their left hand and strum through. And you'll get this muted sound. So now what you're going to try to do is play the C and then mute right after. But let's just play one time. Ready, play. And then stop it right after you play. Ready, go. Okay, now try 2 C's. We're gonna go. Ready, go. Right. So now we're gonna go. Okay, just that much. TCA. 1, 2, 3, go. If I can practice this, and this is what you can go home and practice, because it is a little challenging to do this. If you can do a mute after every one of these chords, and maybe those Fs, so like, here's the mutes. You listen to the mute, see if you can hear it. Mute, 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 and then here. So there's those 2 Fs that are together. C, C, sorry. C, C, A, G, F, 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 F. C, C, A, G, F, 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 F. Try it. C, C, A, G, F, 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 F. All right, try that. 1, 2, 3, go. Where you're trying the F, and then close up your fingers. And if you can get that down, you get this nice break thing. Now with Eric's on the bass. He's always the loudest in the room, so you have to listen to him. Now you're gonna try that C, C, A, G, F, 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 F. Give me a little F. Yeah, see how his fingers kind of pop up on the F's too. So if we all do that together, then it's going to sound really, really sharp, really nice. And again, that's what's going to make us feel a little more professional. So everybody try the intro together with that new way. The whole intro. 1, 2, 3, Yeah, try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, Yeah, give yourself a hand. That sounds more exciting, I think. So, again, I don't want to undo 10 years of practice, but that's one thing that I can see, and that's something that translates to other songs. I don't know if we're not doing Brown Eyed Girl today, are we? Are we doing Brown Eyed Girl? No. So Brown Eyed Girl has this part that holds on the G7. You know, G7, it goes, do you remember when? And you go, we used to sing, right? We have that part, right? So if we do, we used to sing, that's one way. But if we go, we used to sing, right? That's two different ways that you can do it. And if you decide as a group to do it one way or the other, you have to make it so with your whole group so everybody's doing the same thing. And I know it's hard when you have a group where like you don't meet all the time, or some people come and some people go. But what's nice is I was just looking at our event page today, and I was like, wow, Aloha Uke Squad has recordings of all the ways that they play it, so you can actually listen to the reference and listen to it. That's awesome. All right, the other thing with Proud Mary, let me think. Oh yeah, roll it. So I don't know if you guys want to sing it this way. There is the Proud Mary, keep on burning, rolling, which is a little bit earlier because I heard that sometimes you were waiting. Proud Mary, keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling out the river. And now my question is, we're gonna do some backup vocals, and now you have a whole room. So we're gonna do all the backup vocals if we can, all right? So let's figure out some of those. So I see Carissa and Carolyn have the rolling afterwards, right? Rolling, 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 rolling down the river. And then you also go rolling down the river. Or no, it's done. Done. That's all they get paid to do. Just two. Rolling, 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 rolling. Done. Done. Yeah, and so let's add to that. And then first, let's just say, we'll give everyone a turn here. So we'll say, let's have left side be the first group, and second and right side are gonna sing with Kristen and Karen, okay? So we're gonna have rolling, 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 and then everybody rolling on the river. Alright? Let's just try that. Rolling. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling down the river. Alright, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling down the river. Alright, now check this out. What's nice about this part is that we have rolling, rolling. Let's find that on our ukuleles. So we have 2nd fret E string. That's the first note. And I suggest this when you're going into harmony to actually learn on your ukulele. You guys, if you've been playing ukulele for years and have never played single notes, now's your chance. Because you can learn so much about your voice just by playing single note melodies. So here's F sharp is that. And the other thing that you can do to cheat, I don't know notes, I don't read music. Raise your hand if you're that. I don't read notes, I don't know music. Put the tuner on your ukulele and you will know notes. Play it and you will know that that's an F sharp. Okay. Alright, State Bahamas dance. Rolling, 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 rolling. And now this side is going to go rolling on the river. Everybody sing that together. Rolling on the river. And that on the ukulele is E string, third fret of the E string, second fret, back to 3, back to 2. But when you're singing harmony, you already have that built in. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. All right, so now we're gonna try. Everybody try that part together. You are the harmony, so I'm going to be the melody. Everybody try the harmony. I'm going to say rolling, and then everybody go rolling. Me first. 1, 2. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to split up. So now left side you're going to stay on the low part, and then right side you're going to try the harmony. Rolling, 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Yeah, try again. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. All right, let's switch. So rolling, rolling. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. All right, now let's get crazy. All right, so now we're gonna leave it up to the group to do that part. Well, let's see. And then they're gonna go, you're gonna hold that thought. Because the group is gonna go, rolling on a river, and then everybody else is gonna go, rolling on a river. Because that's what you do in the song. There's like one last echo. Alright, we're gonna go in slow motion. Other things to do in your groups. I know when you're in a big group, everybody just wants to get on to the next song. Sometimes it's good to slow down and just do it slowly so that you can do it right, okay? Let's just have Aloha Uke Squad. You're gonna be the call. Rolling on a river, rolling on a river. And let's do our original, rolling on a river, rolling on a river. All right, let's go with this group, rolling on a river. Ready? Go. Rolling on a river, rolling on a river, rolling on a river, rolling on a river. All right, I need a little more rolling on a river on this side. This side, by yourselves, go. Rolling on a river. This side. Rolling on a river. Together. Rolling on a river. Nice. This side. Rolling on the river. 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 All right, now can we get all of it? So everybody does the rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river. All right, good luck. It is Sunday. All right. Here we go. Rolling. That's a rolling, rolling, rolling. All right. 1, 2, 3. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Ooh, okay. All right. So I think that's good. Let's go. Big wheel, keep on turning. Hard part is we just did vocal rehearsal. Now with your instrument, a little different. All right. A chord. Big wheel, keep on turning. First chorus. 1, 2, 1, 2. So remember that the last time you got rolling, 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 Aloha Uke Squad, and then rolling on a river. Big wheel will keep on turning. A chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The 8 people that you have to have all the parts, and then you just decide what can be done. So in a group, it's good to just have someone decide like what are the parts. And the other thing is, if you're going to perform for people, you will decide like, oh, we only have 2 parts today. Okay, we'll only do the calling out of the rolling. All right, so we're gonna go to Stand By Me. So what I want to teach you this, because I think most of us know this song, but as you can see, maybe a different key than you're used to, in the key of A. But before we start, I want to give you my improv lesson, and then we're just going to go into that, and then everybody's going to take a solo. So Aloha Uke Squad can sit down for a minute. Alright, so Stand By Me is one of those beautiful songs. I call it the ukulele standard, because basically you're just going to be, it's a great one to teach your friends, and there's only 4 chords, it's the same progression, very nice. So here's what is up. Still, as a good interesting can you make the boring string? So now try all of them. Once again, to lock it up, it's 4, then 6, E string, 4, 5, 7, and A string, 4, 5, 7. I'll notice something very interesting here. Listen to how this sounds. Listen one time. In a creepy way. What is that, right? It's a mixolydian scale. So if you follow my teaching, come to me, so young students. You'll know that that's what we call the mixolydian mode or the mixolydian scale. And this is what you're going to use in this particular arrangement. Where I'm in the key of A, you're going to go to the 4th fret and you're going to use this scale. Every song where you can use this. And if you buy my book, which you can back there, you'll know all about the mixolydian scale. But you have 2 kinds of scales that you'll use to solo, and we'll cover the other one in a moment. That's going to be the mixolydian scale. Now, if we go all the way to 9, which is on the C string, 9. We're going to go same fingers so far. Index ring, which is 9 and 11. On the C string, 9 and 11. Then we're going to go E string. We're going to go 9, 10, 12, which is the same fingers. But on the A string, it changes. We're going to go index ring, pinky. So 9, 11, 12. Hold that thought. That's going to feel a little different when you play. Listen. 9, 10, and 11. Now you're way up there. It sounds so exciting. There's one change, right? The A string on this scale that we just played, index ring pinky. And if you listen to this scale, listen one time here, starting on the C string. Oh, that sounds normal. That sounds like major scale. That's what we call an A major scale. So here's what's happening. If I'm on 9, I'm playing the A major scale, which is the correct scale to jam on in the key of A. If I start on the 4th fret, I'm playing a different scale. We call that the E mixolydian scale. They are the same notes. The only difference is that I started on a different note. To illustrate, I brought my piano. All right, so here's the A scale. this note, which is actually E. I'm going to play the same notes. That's what we call a mode. It's when we do the same notes, but we start on a different. It's like those same set of notes, but we start on a different starting note. So what ends up happening on the piano, you would just memorize what notes to play. And my favorite was the key of C, because you literally just play all the white keys, and you don't even have to look at the piano. It's great. But on the ukulele, we can't do that because of the way the frets work. So we have to build it ourselves. And that's what we do. We say, I'm going to memorize how to do a major scale. Index, ring, index, middle, pinky, index, ring, pinky. And then I'm going to memorize how we do the mixolydian. Index, ring, index, middle, pinky, index, middle, pinky. And once you have those two things figured out, we can pretty much jam in any key. Alright? Good? Thumbs up if you think you can possibly understand at some point between now and next year. Okay. You're going to be my measure of success. Alright, but in the meantime, you don't have to understand the concept, because right now we're going to take that jam and you're going to go back to the beginning and just go 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. Boring string 4, 6. And that's it. Here's the beginning. Stand by me. And you guys can stay seated for this. We're just going to jam it up. 1, 2, 3, 8. Good, you can keep jamming. You can actually jam the whole time if you want. You want to just go 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5. 7, 7, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. exhilarating? You got to take your solo. Yeah. See, it's that easy to just find even the 3 notes, you know, because what's nice about solos is if you make the time short enough, that's just enough time to show off a little bit, and then nobody has to know that that's all you can play. Like, nobody has to know. Just make it really short. Like, oh, I'm done. Give them a little teaser and like, oh, it's done. But that's how it starts. And I encourage everybody in groups to start adding that to their repertoire because, you know, all it takes is someone to just walk up to the mic and do it for a little bit. One thing you got to know about doing solos is as someone is taking a solo, the rest of the group can quiet down and really listen to the solo a little bit more. So that's one thing. I know it's hard in this room, but to be a better listener can always, you know, that can always help a group. So it's a good practice to like, okay, we're gonna take solos, and when the solo comes, that everybody can kind of take the volume down a little bit to make sure they can hear the solo, and the soloist can come up a little bit as well. What's nice about when you get good at soloing, especially I don't think we picked a blues song. Did we pick a blues song? No. When you're doing blues especially, but any solos can be done in a trading kind of way. So in this case, we just did the whole thing, you know, the whole 8 bars, A going to F sharp minor, D, 7 back, and then we took a turn, right? So you could do that as a practice, like before we even start the song, you could get 3 of your friends and 2 of them playing the chords, and 1 of them soloing, and then as we change, we take turns for the next solo. That's a great practice thing. Even if you have a duo that you play with, I see a duo back there that jams a lot. If you have a duo that plays, then you can take turns. Oh, I'm gonna play the chorus and you play the solo, and then switch. We change and do it. So that's a great practice tool. The last thing I'll say about soloing, because we'll probably have a chance to do another solo sometime today. But all of your solos can be practiced simply by looking at the key and searching on YouTube backing track in key of blank. So if you want to write, if you wrote this down, you know, 4/6, 4/5/7, 4/5/7, or 9/11, 9/10, 12, 9/11, 12. You wrote that down. You can take that home and then look at YouTube backing track key of 8. Immediately you can jam. And you can do this for any key as long as you learn the numbers. If you don't know the numbers to a key, you can email me. 3, 5, 3, 4, 7, 6. And, you know, easy. But you can find all this stuff. I have a lot of materials that I can share with you guys. And it's so fun. I mean, for me, like, you know, I get to practice soloing because I have my own band. But you know, you guys actually have friends, so that's good. So you can get with your friends and do this. But if you don't have friends, 1, you can go on YouTube, and 2, please make a friend today. That's what this is all about. Okay, let's do Island Style. And I'm going to go ahead and let Aloha Uke Squad give us their rendition of Island Style. All right, that was beautiful. So I heard some great harmonies. Raise your hand if you were doing some harmony for that one. All right, good. So when you're in a group, like start to form those harmonies, and if you can share those with other folks, in your group, and then you could be even stronger. That's one recommendation I have. I think one just off the top of my head that we can all try is just that second harmony, right? On the island, we do it island style, and then stay up there. From the mountain to the ocean, from the river to the leeward side. So everyone can start. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the river to the leeward side. So what helps if you're not a strong harmony singer, but you want to start to get into it a little bit, is to take from the melody, on the island. That's usually what you would sing, right? Everyone sing that. On the island. If you can sing that, you all sound perfect. I don't know if some of you just decided not to sing that time. But you all sounded great. So you see, we all get the melody, right? So if you can form the new melody, because what harmony often asks you to do is like immediately sing harmony, like 1, 2, on the island. It's like, oh, I can't find that first note, it's so hard. So if you can instead start with on the, that's what you start with, but now try on the I. Everyone sing that. On the I. And you see how it kind of took us a minute to get high enough to get to that note that we wanted. Some of us took a while. That is just the kind of the practice of singing in a nutshell. A lot of people, I always like to kind of stump a little bit when we come to like ukulele space, because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I love playing, but I don't really sing, so don't make me sing, And at the same time, singing is so like fundamental to like our humanity. I mean, like it's how we learn language and how we express. And so regardless of whether you think you have a singing voice, a lot of times it's a matter of exercising the muscles. Because a lot of people will say they're tone deaf, and actually tone deafness is a serious complication of like hearing and hearing loss and that kind of stuff. If you were actually tone deaf, you probably wouldn't be able to decipher what I'm saying right now, because you wouldn't get the tones and you wouldn't get like what exactly I'm saying. So no, it's not tone deafness. Most of you can hear like tones, and most of you can hear if music is bad, right? You're like, oh, that doesn't sound right. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't sound right. So rather, if you don't feel like you have a singing voice, oftentimes it's just a matter of you don't have the muscles developed to actually sing the correct note. And our bodies are optimized to copy and mimic. And so eventually, if I sing, ah, everyone sing that note. Ah, maybe it took you a split second to get there, but everybody eventually sang the same note. Okay, so you can sing on pitch, and you can sing in harmony. You just have to find it. On the island. Try it. Oh, sorry. On the island. Together. On the island. And if you want to find that note, that is first finger E string. That is an F. Okay. On the island. Once you're on that train, try not to move too far, because that's your level of harmony. Everybody's singing below that, and you're kind of like sitting up here. Okay? So here's the harmony part. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Alright, so on the island. Try that on your own. 1, 2. On the island, we do it island style. 1, 2, 6. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Alright, I'll try to sing the melody below you. 1, 2. On the island, we do it island. melody, everybody sing the harmony. On the island. 1, 2. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Again. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Okay. All right. So raise your hand if you feel comfortable singing that harmony now. Okay. Congratulations, you just volunteered to sing the harmony. So also in Aloha Uke Squad, we have strong singers here. Do you want to split up? Who wants to sing the melody and who wants to sing the harmony?
I'll do melody.
All right, so Carolyn will sing the harmony. Melody. Okay, so just Carolyn on the harmony. Yeah. Okay. So let's try that configuration. On the island. If you're singing harmony. 1, 2. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Again. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. It's all right. The timing a little bit, but the harmony was all there. Very good. Last thing I'll say about this, and we'll get on with more songs, and we'll kind of speed through some of these as well. But the other thing to think about, just from a singer perspective, and also just hearing how we go from verse to chorus, it's an interesting thing with this song. We jump into the chorus right from the verse. And so a lot of times when we look at our songs, we think, okay, verse is done. Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's go chorus. Okay, chorus is a new idea. But this is different. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island, right? It's kind of smashed into the next part. What this means as a singer is that you actually have to plan breathing ahead of time so you don't take a breath like this. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island, on the island. You don't want to have to take a breath there and check it. The third thing about planning ahead is that right after you sing, on the island, you have a nice full time to take a breath. You know that it's coming. So this will apply to a lot of songs where you'll start to see, oh, there's a good time to take a breath here after this line, and try to be a little bit more mindful about taking a breath in the times that you actually need energy. So when I'm doing this one, we didn't drink and we sing, oh, and don't play it. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island, right? So I'm trying to push into the chorus. If I do Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island, it's kind of less kind of exciting to me in a way. And just a matter of, once again, the theme of today, because we're talking about playing in your groups, playing as a performance group, maybe just sounding better as a collective, making sure that whatever it is you do, if you're gonna take a breath there, then everybody can take a breath. But if you're not, then have that directive, like, okay, try not to take a breath unless you really need to, unless you're going to hyperventilate. Then, don't sacrifice your body for the sake of ukulele. But decide that you're going to do it, and then kind of commit that when you practice to like make an invested effort to that. So let's try, let's see, verse 1 into the chorus, everybody playing, okay? And then what you're going to plan is, and drink and we sing all day. Big breath. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way on the island. And then you can breathe again normal, okay? kitchen. 1, 2, 3. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. These two on the stove, only shampoo in the eyes. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Connie Kabila in the old Hawaiian way on the island. Yeah. We do it island style. Harmony if you can. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Ending from the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Last time. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Very beautiful. Nice harmonies. All right. You feeling good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick just chatty break. Why don't you talk to your neighbors and talk about what groups you might be in or how long you've been playing the ukulele, where you come in from. Just a quick just talking break. If you want to stand up and stretch, feel free to do so. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. that just illustrates there. I know not everybody has access to a distortion pedal, but if I can convince you to get one, then picking is a kind of a vital part of the ukulele group. So I encourage you to learn the tabs, like Carolyn did. Learn the tabs and have that part down. It helps to be plugged in when you do this, so that you can be louder and really cut through the mix when you're doing a picking part. Remember what we did with the solos, where everybody kind of comes down as well while people are picking. That's important. And for this song, one thing that you might notice, we're not going to work this song too much, but just one thing is when you're going to the next sections or when you're trying to build, oftentimes in the ukulele world, we say, oh, what's the strum pattern? That's my favorite line at a workshop. Okay, we're about to do this song. What's the strum pattern? It's like it always, what's the strum pattern, right? And oftentimes we're glued to like, okay, the strum pattern is. So we're like, okay, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, please don't change the strumming. We're just like robots, we're like, oh, don't change it, it's gonna mess it up. But there's plenty of opportunities in this song where if you have a group, you can have some people going, strangers waiting, Let's just try that. Let's just try, Aloha Uke Squad is going to do the Strangers Waiting, F chord, and we'll just do the normal down, down, up. And then in the group, actually no, let's do this. In the group, you'll do the normal down, down, up, down. F and C, okay? Aloha Uke Squad will go and just pause after you did it. Okay? Let's try to do that. So 1, 2, 3, strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights. Living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Alright, and now let's have Aloha Uke Squad mix up. So let's have front do the down, shut up, and then back row do just the strumming. 1, 2, 3, strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the there's a little bit more dynamic with that particular section. Now, maybe that's not how we would want to do it, and we would decide in rehearsal, well, do we like it or do we not like it? But at least you have more things to play with than, what's the strum pattern? This. And then done, It's cool when you can, once again, before the break I was talking about this, the more your group can kind of conspire together and decide on it really just takes 1 or 2 key moments to make a performance memorable. That do you remember when we used to sing? That's the built-in brown-eyed girl, everybody remembers that. Every song should have some form of memorable moment that you can build up to where it's your group is so good, especially when you did blank. That's gonna make your group kind of, and if you string those over, you're like a good baseball team, If you string, not like the Giants this year, if if you string enough of those singles together, you can hit it out of the park, you know? Like, if you have enough of those good experiences, then you look at your group, wow, that's a good group that I just saw, because they had so many memorable moments, okay? Take Me Home, Country Road. You'll notice that this is in the favorite key of C. That's right, our favorite key. And mostly you'll know the key by the first and the last chord of the song. Most of the time. That's right. Okay, so now we're going to learn the most important notes that you'll have, which is in ukulele we jam in C. So you should know at least the 2 scales that we can see. So first, C major, boring string, C string. And again, you can use your tuner to help. We're going to play 0 and 2 on the boring string, 2 with your middle finger. Alright, C string, C string. The big boring string, alright? Now we go to E string and we go O, 1, 3. Open, index, ring. That's like Brother John. And now on the A string, O, 2, 3. And because we're playing major, the A and the E are different. So again, starting on the C string, O, 2, and then E string, O, 1, 3, and then A string, O, 2, 3. And so now you can take a little jammy solo. If you want to stay on the A string and do O, 2, 3, you can. Here's the beginning, take me home, take me. O, 2, 3, O, 2, 3. O, 2, 3, O, 1, 3. O, 2, O, 2, O, 1, 3. 3, 2, O, 3, 1, O, 2. O, 2, O, 2, O, 2, O. Alright, and that's C major, okay? So you're gonna write it down, tattoo it on your arm so you can practice later. C major. Now, if I want to jump to the next level, we'll learn the Mixolydian, and this will start on 7 on the C string. Other important things for you to start to move on up in your ukulele career is to really know the notes of the C string. Once again, you can cheat with the tuner. If you play 7 on the C string, anybody know what note that is? G, it is G. So now I know I'm going to play a G scale, and this is G Mixolydian. Everybody say Mixolydian. So now you can tell your jazz friends, hey, I learned a Mixolydian scale today. They'll be so impressed. Alright, index ring, 7, 9, boring string. Remember that the E and the A are going to be identical or the same. So now we're going to go E string, and it's going to be 7, 8, 10. Index, middle, pinky. And on the A string, exactly the same. And if you want to only rock the A string, 7, 8, 10. 7, 8, 10. But remember the E string is the same, so there's really no excuse. Here we go, try to play around again. 2, less, I was going to say mess around, and then I was going to say play around, and then put together and I said bless. Play around, mess around. 1, 2, mess around. 7, 8, 10. 8, 10, 8, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. 10, 8, 7. 7, 10, 8. 7, 10, 8. 8, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 8. Alright, so you got the G Mixolydian, which is the high notes. That's what the rock stars do, you know, they're down here. And they go. That's what you can do. You're just jumping up to the next level. It's very exciting. And when you take a solo, because you only have a certain amount of time, sometimes you like to start low and just jam out and save those high notes for the end. And once again, just end the solo before it gets boring. before people are like, wow, why is that person still soloing? They ran out of ideas. Play your last idea and go, wow, I'm done. All right. So I think for your arrangement, there's no solo in this, right?
There is in the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh, in the very beginning, but there's written notes.
Yeah.
But is somebody playing that?
Yes.
Yeah, Krista's gonna play that. So here's the lesson. We're gonna let Aloha Uke Squad lead you in this jam. Krista's going to play the riff in the beginning, but here's my charge to you. As you're practicing riffs and trying to get better at presenting riffs, if you can go play backing tracks in the key of C and do all this work where you're doing this and you're taking time to do this every day, play your YouTube track, you wake up in the morning, your ukulele is right next to you, and you go, okay, I'm gonna do my backing tracks in C before I, brush my teeth. Which you should all do, you'll get better, I promise. You will find that playing these melodies, what are the melodies? 013, 3302, oh my gosh. I've played all these notes before, except for the 3, which I don't even know why that's there, that's weird. It's a weird note to do. But you'll understand that your practice is going to lead to you playing better. The notes where it's prescribed and you have to read music, you improvising is going to help you play the single note melodies that you're playing. All right, Aloha Uke Squad, take it away, and everybody, remember you're all jamming too. Count us off. just playing notes that those of you who are jamming along in the C major scale and G, we're all playing the same notes. So when you start to learn what you're going to play with the ukulele, you can also transfer that to other instruments sometimes as well. All right, let's just roll through these songs. I know we're almost to 2:30, but we're going to be hanging out afterwards, right? Is that the plan? Right, so we're going to hang out afterwards. I do have merch back there. We're collecting donations for Ukulele Kids Club. So do chat with your fellow ukulele brethren while you're here. Oh, there's Aloha Uke Squad kazoos.
That's a new item we have.
Oh, it's kazoo new. Canoes, kazoos.
For the holidays.
Oh yeah, for the holidays, it makes a great present. Especially for maybe someone who has children and someone you want to have the children play the kazoo all day and all night. Oh, here! So it makes a great present. Okay, let's go to Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And we're just gonna jam these out. I think we learned enough today, yeah? Let's jam with Aloha Uke Squad. Oh wait, hold on. We need a page number for that, huh? 19, 2 pages from over here. 19 or 90?
Close to the end.
Alright, let's get a loud count out for the kids in the back. Count us out.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
see, you practice your soloing and you'll be able to do that too. So let's go to Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and you might be wondering why there's a saxophone out.
We have to tell you too that Lenny helped us with a couple of these songs to make some special moments in them. So we have some special moments. We hope you'll follow along.
All right, let's do it. Number 22, so 3 pages from our room.
Everybody ready? Okay. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing called love, I just this thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, cries like a baby in a crib on high strings. It jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish, and I love it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She loves my rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever. She makes me in a cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my track, hitchhike, take a long ride on a motorbike until I'm ready. Cause love, there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me high cold fever, makes me in a cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take the backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Woo!
All right, one more big hand for Aloha Uke Squad. With Lenny, and thank you everybody for organizing. This is our last song, Moloka'i Slide. And it is number
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.